It's a sad day here in Westminster because I have just come from a meeting with a load of farmers from the Suffolk area. James Cartledge, Nick Timothy and I hosted a meeting where we heard from people on the ground about how damaging this Labour government's changes to the inheritance tax policy will have on them. It's been a really heart-rendering and sad meeting. Glenn Buckingham is here from the NFU. Tell me a little bit more about how you feel about this policy, about the meeting we've just had, and the way forward.
So it is very sad. I mean, we see a lack of trust now between us and the new government, and it's really awful that that's happened so quickly. But the thing is, they've got their numbers wrong. Without doubt, there are nearly every farmer is affected. Very few people are unaffected by this, and it's an unintended consequence when we are told that we protect the family farm. Those words were said in Parliament, protect the family farm. The numbers are wrong to achieve that.
There's no doubt that this is a broken promise. Throughout the entire election, the Labour Party said they would not levy inheritance tax on family farms. They would not seek to squeeze money out of the agricultural sector. But that's exactly what they've done. And the reality is, a lot of people living in Suffolk, in our area of the country, will have to sell their family farm.
They will have to raise the cash. And the thing is that they are asset rich, cash poor. And so that therefore, as Patrick says, you have to then release some of the asset to do that. It's disrupting centuries of family ownership of farms. And it is unbelievable.
And how important are family farms for the food sector as well? Because actually, food security is national security. Our food sector is incredibly important. 1 in 7 jobs in Suffolk are linked to food production. So what impact will this change have on food production in our area?
Well, I think there could be many unintended consequences. It could be people who just say, well, let's buy a bit of land now, there's some coming available, and we'll plant some trees. They'll think they're doing their right thing. But actually we need to think about the food and the environment and the rural communities that you are damaging by doing some of these things. It needs to be in a planned way, not in some unintended way.
Thanks, Glenn.